What's the deal, y'all? This is Isaiah Fowler, founder of SWAV Eyewear and SWAV Agency. And today I got a good video, man. Today's podcast, today's episode is about how do I get people to buy into my brand, right? That's what we're talking about today. So if you don't know, my name is Isaiah Fowler. I have an eyewear company, the world's first inspirational eyewear company. It's all direct to consumer, all on the internet. Then I have SWAV Agency. And at SWAV Agency, it's a strategical branding agency, and we help direct-to-consumer brands with their strategy, and we help them grow and scale that way from a strategical standpoint, from an operational standpoint, and an infrastructural standpoint. All the stuff that's non-sexy, but that's what really gets the money, right? So today, we're talking about how do I get somebody to buy into my brand? I really want to help people understand that you don't need to get your shit in the stores. You do not need to try to get into stores because we are literally living in a time where you can put your own self on. And when I say you can put your own self on, what I mean is you can literally go straight to the people on the internet and have a product that they like, they want to buy, and build a company. You literally do not need a store to validate you for that. What this does is it increases your equity, okay? Because if you go this route, you're not gonna need as many people involved, and you're gonna have more equity. It's gonna make your company more valuable because you're gonna be building up more data, right? Equity, more valuable. And then if you set this thing up right in the proper way, what happens is you get to a point and you get to a place where you can exit. And when you exit, you're gonna be able to liquidate the asset that you've been investing into for the past 3 to 5 to 7 years. So that's what I'm about. And that's why I put this information out, because I really want people to understand the opportunity that we're sitting on today in this new age, this new way of living. So that's what it is. That's what this platform is about. That's what the Starts with a Vision podcast is about. So today, how do I get somebody to buy into my brand? These are things that when I work with clients, I kind of see, depending on where they're at in their business, I see what they're struggling with, and I see what their most pressing question is. And so that's what this video is about. So number one, all right, how do I get people to buy into my brand? Number one, you're going to have to understand patience, right? You're going to have to understand patience, because no process on the planet happens in one day, in 1 month. It's literally a continuation of a whole bunch of small things that you have to do. Over time, it all comes together and it compounds. So number one, you got to understand patience, right? And number two, you got to understand seasons and natural and universal law. Look at building your business like planting a seed, planting a avocado tree, planting a cherry tree, a fig tree, whatever it is. It's the same process. Look at nature, and you can literally pull so many lessons from nature and use them in your business. This has nothing to do with the Facebook ad. This has nothing to do with what platform should I be on. This has everything to do with how you think. So if you want to get people to buy into your brand, I want you to, number one, you're going to have to unplug from the world, unplug from everything you think you know. If you know some good stuff, then keep it. If you don't, then let it go. So before we even really like talk about like technical shit, I really want you to understand you have the power. You literally have the power. As an entrepreneur looking to grow and build a business, you have the power. So, okay, how do I get people to buy into my brand? Whatever your brand is. Number one, you're going to have to understand that you are a trendsetter, okay? I don't give a fuck what product you're selling. No matter what, you set the trend. You set the trend. You feel what I'm saying? I want you to really understand this. If you want people in the world to buy into what you created, you have to be a trendsetter. So you got to look at this thing as like, I'm leading a group of people to a destination. I'm leading the charge. I'm leading the pack. So now you ask yourself, where are we going? That's for you to define. That's the vision's company. Once you have that long-term vision, now you know where we're heading. Now you know where you're taking your people. Your people being the pack of people being your customer base, right? I'm trying to make this really, really, really easily understandable for you. So you have a group of people and you find this group of people inside your niche. You build a community of these people, right? You're a trendsetter, which also means that you're a leader, and you go towards a direction by having your long-term vision, right? So let's think about it. If we're walking towards somewhere, how do I keep a good amount of people behind me walking, and how do I bring on more people? Just put this in your mind and imagine this. This is how you get people to buy into your brand. So number one, you got to get a couple people to believe in what you're doing in the very beginning stages, right? So you get a couple people to believe in the brand with the product. You got to sell the vision. You have to be great at selling a vision. I don't care if you have a hair care company. I don't care if you have, a freaking, you're selling jeans, hoodies, whatever. You need a vision. That's why I say everything starts with a vision. And you need to be taking them somewhere, and you need to get good at selling your vision. That is the only way you're going to recruit people, i.e. get new customers into your customer base and have them be okay with following you wherever we're going, right? You have to have quality products. You need to obsess about quality products. If your products are not quality, ain't nobody gonna buy shit from you. Or if they do buy shit from you one time, they're not gonna really buy anything 2, 3, 4, 5 times. If you have great quality, they're gonna keep buying from you. Another way, you have to treat your people really, really good, right? That's called customer service. Don't sit here and have somebody buying from your website and you ain't never reached out to them personally. Reach out to your people. Have one-on-one conversations. Ask them how you can get better. Be humble enough as the founder of a company to be obsessive enough on customer service to be able to be willing to reach out and say, how can we best serve you? How can we do better? What don't you like about our product? What do you like about our product? What don't you like about our brand? What do you like about our brand? They may give you some really, really, really good insight, right? You have to build community. You have to invest into your audience. You have to give back because you got to look at this thing as a loyalty game. The more that time goes on, the more people are going to be building businesses. What does that mean? That means that you're going to be having to fight over loyalty. So how do I build loyalty inside of this business with my customer base? That's really, really, really important. And that boils down to treating people good. That's what it's about. Treating people good. Okay? You got to treat your people good. So you got to invest in your customer service. And you got to understand that direct to consumer is literally a feedback loop. A feedback loop. So you never want to break the feedback loop. Breaking the feedback loop is trying to get into stores, right? Because when you get into stores, now you don't have a group of people that you could directly talk to. Now you got a middleman in between you and them, and you can't really get the information that you're looking to get from them. So you want to have a direct line of communication with your people, with your audience, with your community, with your customer base. And you want to be able to talk to them through email, through text messages, call them, right? These are 3 ways right here, powerful ways. If you have direct access to your customers, there ain't nothing in this world that you can't do. And that's why I love direct to consumer so much, because there's no middleman. You control everything. And if you can get to the point where you're making your own products too, come on now, you're unstoppable. You're literally a titan. You're becoming something huge that you probably can't even see and don't even understand yet, right? So these are things you want to think about. You really, really, really got to go all in on treating your people right, selling people a vision, right? Having quality products, having quality customer service, having a good user experience on the website, having an open feedback loop, not making people feel like you just using them for their money. One thing that people hate, it's human behavior. They hate feeling like they're being used. They hate feeling like they're being used. Don't ever, ever, ever make your customers feel like they're being used. That's one of the fastest ways to just like let go, to have somebody just be like, I ain't tripping off of you no more. I don't even want to buy no products from your company anymore. You know what I mean? So you got to ask yourself these things. Am I doing these things? Am I going all in on these things, or am I being lazy? Do I just want to make the money? That's another thing. You got to be more focused on the vision than you are focused on the money that the vision can bring you. You got to understand that the company is going to bring you the money if you focus on the vision. Don't focus on the money, focus on the vision, and the vision is going to bring you money, but the money won't bring you the vision. Focus on the vision brings you the money. Don't focus on the money does not bring you the vision. The vision comes first. You sell the vision to the people. The people, start patronizing your company, and now you got something that you're building up. That's how you do this. That's how you make this happen. That's how you get people to buy into the brand. You got to ask yourself, what conversation is my product starting? What's the conversation? What is the conversation that my product is starting? Is my product a conversation starter? Am I in fashion? Am I in beauty? Am I in arts and craft? What's the conversation? Besides it being a product in an industry, we got to start personifying our products. Feel what I'm saying? Let's personify our products and really get it cracking. So that's what I got for y'all today, man. Just the 58th episode of Starts with a Vision podcast. That is how you get people to buy into your brand. You be that trendsetter. You be that leader. You sell that vision. You talk to your people. You have your feedback loop. You know what I'm saying? And you really go all in on that. Don't compete on price. I hate that. Do not compete on price. You will lose every time. That's a race to the bottom. The Dollar Tree last month, a month ago or so, they just announced that they're going to start selling products that are over $1. The Dollar Tree is selling products that are over $1. That's what happened when you compete on price. They got to raise their prices. You know why? Because they was competing on price. Inflation got their ass. And now they like, damn, we got to go up. Can't last forever. So stop just competing on price. Build the brand up. Build the brand up, man. That's what this is about. Build the brand up. Stop competing on price. Just putting the product out there, it ain't gonna work. May work a little bit, but long term, nah. Let's build that brand. How you making people feel? That's what this shit is really about. So that's what I got for y'all today, man. Always remember, everything you do in life, it starts with a vision. Subscribe to YouTube, comment on this video. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what's up. Always remember, everything starts with a vision. I'm going to talk to y'all in the next episode. Peace.